Okay, hey guys and girls, this is Martin from howtomakemobilegames.com on April the 16th, 2015. Thanks to the guys who said happy birthday yesterday. Seen a couple of messages on
right ahead.
YouTube and also on the forum. So really big thanks, guys. Had a good birthday yesterday. Went to a bar arcade in Shanghai. I wanted to make a video about it, like this bar arcade, but my phone, this Galaxy Note that I'm recording on right now, seems to run out of battery real fast, really fast. So I've actually got it plugged in now to my car charger in order to, you know, sort of maintain some battery. So yeah, I'm slowly making my way through heavy traffic here in Shanghai. Anyway, today this video is about, it's a personal video, but also kind of related to business. Talking about stress and entrepreneur stress and developer stress, pressure, overworking, basically. It's a big thing, and I wanted to do a video the other day. I was walking and talking, and my Galaxy Note turned off again, so I couldn't get the video done, unfortunately. So but hopefully this will stay alive and I'll be able to record this no problem. I don't know which way I'm going. I wish I could show you the roads here, guys, but I can't really hold the video up at the same time. It'll be a little bit unsafe to do that. But anyway, guys, I just been to the doctors.
Recalculating route.
The hospital here in
there is a speed limit camera for the next 50 meters ahead.
And I went to the doctors anyway about some health problems that I've had recently. I won't go into specifics, but yeah, so I went to the doctor and I spent this money, and I hopefully will get it reimbursed. But the doctor said to me, like, hey, so do you sleep a lot? Or do you sleep normally? I said no. He said, do you do any exercise? I said no. And he said, and then I explained, like, you know, for this past 4 years, basically, it's been a huge amount of pressure and a lot of work, and work until 4 in the morning, a lot of nights, 5 sometimes, having crazy sleep patterns, maybe not eating too healthy anyway. And so basically I did all of these tests and like an ultrasound and a blood test and so on, and I went back to the doctor and he said, hey, he said, the problem is you've got like a hormone imbalance, and the problem is related to the fact that you're working too much, you're not resting in your body enough. And so the other day this problem had started, but it really sort of like emphasizes the fact that I've got to rest more, and we as like developers or entrepreneurs or whatever must find time to relax and de-stress, unwind. It is so important. The doctor said, I've got this hormone thing, and he was looking at the charts from the results, and he said, like, this is what a 60-year-old has, and you have the same thing, like this level of something. I don't know what it was exactly. So, but don't worry, that it's not a problem, guys. It's just, I've got some pills, and it's not like a dangerous thing. It's just be more healthy, and this thing will go away. So, but it's the other day I was working, and I felt so stressed about so many things, because there was so many things to do, so many tasks to get done, so many things were going wrong, like little things were going wrong, like for example, like the internet wasn't working properly and I kept disconnecting, or it was slow and I was waiting for pages to load. And then there's this other problem and this other problem, and the fact that we just moved to Shanghai and we still had, you know, we're still sort of setting things up here. I can go right here, I think, hopefully. And it's so crazy when we get stressed to that point, it's like anger comes so easily as well. I get so angry over like the smallest thing, you know? The smallest thing like drives me crazy when I get that angry. It's ridiculous, you know. Nobody should get that angry like about the internet being slow. But when you're like that stressed and that pressured and your body's just taking a beating and your mind's just taking a beating, it's like you can't help it. The smallest things set you off. And I was sort of like going crazy at my wife, and she was going crazy at me because she also has a lot of pressure, and we work together, and she has a huge amount of stress as well. So and even like she was just saying like these little things to me, like I can't remember exactly what it was, honestly, but it was just like a small thing, and I was just going like crazy, like shouting, and she was shouting. It was just because
Please
of like
turn left 300 meters ahead.
This overstress.
To change
Let me
lanes.
just turn this woman down a little bit if I can. How do I turn you down? Sorry guys, my screen is not. Oh, come on. Okay. There you go, sorry about that, I just had to turn it down a little. So yeah, the other day when I was going to make this video, first time, I was actually walking around, and the reason I was walking around was because just because I needed to de-stress. I was like feeling so on the edge, like I could just like put my head through the wall, and it affects us like physically so much, so much. I wish this video was a little bit more planned out, but it's just me sort of venting. I feel fine right now, you know. It was just the other day, and then recently I was kind of stressed, and but it really affects your biology a lot, and it affects your mind a lot. I find myself, guys, being very, very sensitive now because of stress, and I mean not sensitive only in an angry way, but sensitive in like in a sad way as well. Like, it's weird. I was watching this movie the other day. I was listening to this song the other day, and I nearly cried. It's ridiculous. It was just this, like, it wasn't even a sad movie. It was just like a slightly moving part of this movie, and I can't remember what movie it was, but I just remember like I was kind of welling up inside and almost crying. And there's points where I'll just be sort of like lying in bed and taking like a breather or 5 minutes, and then I'll almost start crying. It's ridiculous. It's like, because, and I think crying is a good thing. I've got no problem with crying at all as a guy. It's physically healthy to cry, to let it out of your system. You know, just like women do more easily than guys, but it's a good thing to do that. But it was so strange that I nearly cried so easily, and it's not just this one time. That's happened a few times this past couple of years. So it really affects your biology. As you guys know, a year or two ago, like, my skin was fucking horrible all over my face. Like, it's getting a lot better now. I think you guys can see it, and I'm sort of looking in the camera a little. A lot better now, thanks to the cream. But I don't think that's hit the core, you know. I don't think it's fixed the core problem, because I'm still sort of a little bit red here. And if I have milk or something, or chocolate or too many sweet things, then this will sort of like flare up again. So these health problems are really, now it's not a problem in my life, actually, but I did have like a stomach. I started to get like a bit of a pain at the top of my stomach, and I think it's due to like acid reflux, the acids in my stomach coming back up my throat track. So I think that's related to stress as well, and that happened in the middle of the night a few weeks ago. I was just lying in bed. I don't think I had any sort of greasy or spicy food that day, I'm pretty sure, or I didn't have it before I went to sleep, but I just woke up in the middle of the night and I was in a huge amount of pain just in the top of my stomach, and I had to sort of sit up and get some water, and I think that was acid reflux or something, just again related to stress, because I know your stomach can be heavily affected by stress. So yeah, it really messes up your biology, guys. It really messes up your mind as well. You know, mentally you starting to focus on like negative things or angry things, and you know, it just affects everything so much. It's so important to let things go. Really important. I know I'm just rambling in this video, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe some of you will find this a little bit useful, or maybe you can empathize or sympathize with the situation. Maybe you're in the same situation as well, really, because I know a lot of, for entrepreneurs or independent developers, or even like not just independent developers, I know big developers have this same same issue as well. They have like very tight crunches, very tight deadlines, and it really can affect you, you know, a huge amount emotionally. Affects your sex drive as well. It can heavily affect your sex drive. You just don't want to, you know, you just don't want to have sex or whatever, which can affect your relationship, of course. So I can't turn yet. Oh my god, this traffic's crazy, guys. I'm not going to show you yet because whenever I touch this new phone, there's like 50 buttons all over it, and when I try to pick up my phone to like turn something, I end up clicking on something or a button here. You know, I like the smooth buttons on a Galaxy Note, but I'd prefer the physical buttons, because then you know if you're tapping it or not. You know, like the home button on this Galaxy Note, you can feel it and you don't accidentally press it that often. But these soft keys on the bottom of them, like, you don't even see them, and I end up pressing them all the time. So yeah, I think previously when I was in EA as well, I had quite a lot of stress there, and it got to the point where checking my email made me nervous. It made me nervous to check my email. Even now, like, I feel nervous to check like the ad revenue stats or something like that, you know, or the downloads. I feel less than before, but I do feel nervous, and I think that's also related to like a security thing, you know, like having enough comfortable money in your account to know that you're not going to, like, you know, all of a sudden have no food tomorrow or not be able to pay rent next month. Yeah. So, but it's so heavy, guys, the stress sometimes for entrepreneurs or new business owners. I know I'm not alone in this. I know a lot of you guys on the forum, there's a thread about meditation and calming your mind, controlling your mind. And I'm continuing my meditation. I've still got to be strict with it, guys. I do it like maybe once every 2 days, but I've got to keep that up twice a day, because it does calm me down, it does relax me. But you've got to combine that with actually giving your body time as well. You know, giving your body and mind time to relax, because if you don't, you know, you might get benefit from the meditation, but it's much better if it's combined with like a healthy diet, exercise, a calm mind, a calm body, you know, all together. So I think my point is, take care of yourself, and I'm saying that to myself as well. Really, take care of you, take care of myself. Don't try not to let stress get to you too much. Try not to overwork. One of the problems is, as indie developers, is we've got this thing where we don't give ourselves permission to rest, or when we do rest, or when we do take a day off, we have this thing in our mind where we say, oh, I feel bad because I'm resting. I feel I shouldn't be resting. I should be working. It's like, oh, today I didn't do anything today. I watched TV, and then you feel bad about that, even though you know it's a positive, healthy thing to relax yourself for a little bit. It's a very positive thing to do that, but you feel this like guilt that you've not like worked 12 hours today and got these 3 major points done, or you've not like uploaded a new game, or you've not done feedback, or whatever it may be, whatever your development process is. I remember somebody else said that as well. I think it might have been Grumpy on the forum. I'd said that, yeah, it's like I had a day off and I feel bad because I took a day off. And we've really got to get out of that mindset, you know, like look at it from an analytical standpoint, or an objective standpoint. You know, if I work much better after I've rested, that's for sure. I feel much better, and I feel when I'm tired, really physically tired, I cannot get anything done. I just sort of stare at the computer and click around on things, and I don't get much done, and I sort of look at the TV, and nothing really gets done. So having that rest, if you take 2 days off a week and having that rest, you're more likely to be, you know, kind of on the ball when you come back to doing your work. So that's what I've got to start to give myself as well, is I've got to give myself like the weekend off. Really, I must start to do that, and start to be able to get the things done that need to be done before the weekend starts, you know, like for example catching up with the team and giving whatever feedback or whatever I need to do so that things can continue okay. If there's any emergencies, then yeah, of course, you know, I'll take care of them if needed. But I need to start giving myself that time off, and you guys out there as well should as well. No matter if if downloads are going low and, you know, the saturated industry is a problem, blah blah blah, you know, or if you do at least just do a couple of hours on the weekend and then, you know, then take the rest of the time off. Don't push yourselves, you know, 12 hours a day, ridiculous like I do. It's just nuts. Nobody can maintain that. It's stupid. So but yeah, I'm wondering if anyone else out there, I know there is other people out there, but you guys can reply to this post on the forum, because if you've got some similar stories or some similar health problems. Hey, my back problem as well, there you go. So I've had a back problem, which was a huge thing due to sitting down too much and probably not my body not being healthy, not enough exercise, not enough good food. That was one of the problems. You know, my skin, now my stomach, and this other health problem. Relationship stress as well because of this. All of these things. So if you guys have a similar story, I'm interested to know and to talk with you guys, and know that you're not alone, and I'm not alone, that's for sure, because I know the guys I'm working with are also very busy as well, for sure, and have a huge amount on their plate. So I guess if we're not alone and we're in it together, we could all talk about our stress and all cry together online. It might make us feel a little bit better. I know it does for me, for sure. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please let me know if this was interesting or useful, or if there's anything you'd like to talk about. I'll post this video on the forum. I'm not replying to YouTube comments at the moment, just because of time. I'm focusing on the forum replies at the moment, or trying to, at least, as best as I can. So you can definitely catch me on there, howtomakemobilegames.com, and just look under Martin's developer and blog section, or video and blog section, and you can find this video. But please like and please subscribe to this video on YouTube if you liked it. There's more game development videos coming soon, talking about the business of games, game development processes in general, SEO, marketing, and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks for all the support, guys, and I'm going to bring more videos soon, and have a great week wherever you are. Bye bye.